Hiya Papaya, and welcome to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm Commander Whale, and today we're going to be heading across this beautiful expanse of the Phoenix Massing here to the Typhon system in order to investigate Project Overlord. We also do have another assignment here in the Phoenix Massing, a follow-up to, well, one of three follow-ups to the Firewalker from last episode that will all be done in their own separate video. So instead, let's land on Ite here. Ite is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that Ite's largest moon, Alite, is in an unstable orbit that is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Aishan venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other Garden worlds. Colony founded 2104, population of 1.5 million, capital Adrastea disputed. It orbits 1.4 AU from its stars and has a year length of 1.7 Earth years, a radius of 5,941 kilometers, a day length of 24.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure of just over half of Earth's atmospheric pressure, surface temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, very similar to our planet's average surface temperature, and surface gravity of 1.88 Gs. Meaning it has less gravity than Earth does, meaning you would weigh less on Ite here than you do on Earth. Okay, we're gonna go with Morden and Samara. No, we're actually gonna bring Morden. No, Miranda and Garrus. Miranda Garrus. We want as much overload as possible because I do believe Overlord has something to do with Geth. Apologies, swallowed a little bit of saliva there. I just gotta configure things and get going. I think this is the configuration we're gonna go with still. And the hammerhead's getting dropped, just like the old Mako drops in Mass Effect 1. First things first, I do think we have to gain control of this facility here.
My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Oh, I'll hurry in a little bit, Doctor. The bad doctor.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons.
Yeah, whatever.
On the monitor.
In a minute, Doctor.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control and I've lost their friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please watch yourself.
Be advised,
Worth it.
this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Worth it.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
Okay, we've got the VI.
Overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Alright. I do think we come back before we go into the rest of the planet.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
I was promised Geth, but where are the Geth?
Special is excellent.
Oh, there they are. There's what we were promised.
One left.
Come on out, you coward. Got a pretty good battle theme here for Overlord.
Nope. That one.
Garrus, blow up the flamethrower.
Watch out.
Okay, salvageable parts here. Free money. No one's needed to take a dirt nap yet, so that was free money from a metagel as well. More free money. Cerberus deserves after stiffing me the money from the Firewalker. I'm even broker than I was beforehand. Mainly because I needed to survey 3 extra systems aside from the Migrant Fleet star cluster that opened up with the new Firewalker missions.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
Any day that's a great day for Cerberus is a bad day for everyone who actually matters. Sorry, elusive man, but I have never trusted those technology has gone too far eyes of yours. Can't get through that way, we gotta go up and around. Stupid Geth remodeling the place like that. How inconvenient of them. And how inconvenient of that cover being right there for me to snap to when I don't want to snap to cover, game? Huh? You ever think that sometimes people might not want to snap to cover? Like they're being stupid space cowboys with their shotguns?
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Arriving at dish access.
Okay, I don't think he got it approved by his department supervisor, but somehow I don't think he cares.
Hostiles! Scratch one!
Here we go.
That's what we want to see out of the Black Storm.
There we go. Through my shield.
That's also what you get for meleeing a frickin' flamethrower pack.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How did it do that?
Probably because you did some pretty despicable things there, Archer. Okay. I guess we have to go down in through here.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be
There's his Geth there.
Never saw me coming!
There we go.
Alright. That should be them down. Alright, my gamble paid off there.
attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Enemy down.
One down. And you deserve to get punched. You are gonna get blasted. You are gonna get blasted. Come on, Garrus. That's something a bit better for well, a bit more precise. There's another tin can. You there. Okay. We don't have anything super good against shields here, so it's just shotgun time.
Trouble ahead.
Thanks for that, guys.
Can't target them. Can't get a lock.
Can you get a lock now?
There we go.
That should be all the flashlights. And it looks like all these doors
Window is opening soon.
do nothing for us.
Data must be approved by your department supervisor.
There's the door we came in through. Okay, looks like there's gonna be no secrets on these doors. We've almost got the full sweep, though. Alright, forward.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Oh, well, isn't that just a plan? This is probably one of the things we need to boom. Oh, we gotta expose it first. Man, it is difficult to try and concentrate on blowing up Geth when that's going on.
Structural integrity of
We're going a little bit ape on these guys right now, I guess. Another Geth. Ah, flamethrower idiots. And a Prime. And an Amazon Prime.
Enemies on our right.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Well, that's a problem.
Move! The whole thing's giving way!
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Well, that's satellite TV for you. Service shoddy as ever. And that's Overlord. No, it's not.
Shepard, you bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
We ain't driving nothing. We're on a hover tank. Yeah, we have some squad upgrades to apply here. I'm still torn between saving up for either evolving pull or evolving shockwave, or just cashing them in on slam right now. You're gonna save for now and decide later. And yeah, we're working towards Project Overlord here now. Trying to control AI and having it all go wrong. Tale as old as time. Wonder if I can head back in and get that, get that other computer that was blocked off before. Looks like that's a no.
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Now, what's this poor suspecting alien creature gonna do? Nothing.
Analysis. Defenseless herbivores are no match for guided missiles.
I find your analysis accurate.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
That is a pleasing view. Here's Vulcan for us.
The Galactic Humane Society reminds you that animals are people too.
Says who?
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
That's probably the one thing I might not show off on camera, is finding all those things. We can't really look at a map in here. Miranda Garris still. That will seem to work pretty well.
Commander, this is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment. Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
I don't know how cautious we need to be, except when it comes to this lava flow here. That knocks us straight back out when we run into these. There's the pattern.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
The vehicle lift adequately enhanced. A little bit of tank platform in here. Okay, so it does take damage. It just doesn't have a visible health bar. Good to know. Iridium received.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Okay, we gotta hop across this without hitting the lava. And gotta make it pretty quick, too. Nicely done.
Thruster velocity is inadequate to clear the wall ahead.
Looks like we'll need to exit Hammerhead here.
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
They've seen us.
Oh, what a racket that VI makes. Fun fact, that VI racket is actually corrupted human speech.
Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
All smushed together like this. What fun.
Venting outflow successful.
Anything we can use here? Well, research logs. Not sure how useful, but informative. Or I guess not. Now time to get back into our tanky shark. And now you've got a specific tune stuck in your heads. Ooh, we were able to avoid getting into dangerous territory there. More iridium. More lava hopping. Woo! That was close. Bit closer than I'd like. There's been more lava walking here than in the actual lava walker. I gotta do hit and runs here. Alright. Let's fly back up here. Now we gotta wait down here a little bit. Let ourselves patch up. That did it. All for a little bit of iridium. Okay, 800, not just a little bit. Ah, more up here. All right, you stupid piece of rock. Now we gotta jump up the flows. Woo! I think this is the station proper this time.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Nothing's seen us yet, so we have time to cut our way through this. Ah, shut up. That clears our way for us. This gives us 100 credits in salvage. Oh, very nicely done.
Never saw me coming.
Nice. There we go.
Assault drone up there. And we got a little bit too fast and loose there. We got to redo all that tanky shark. All that from the tanky shark.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
You get a different randomization each time.
Shepard. Here we go.
Rocket drone all the way over there. Let's get a literal scope on it.
Enemy down. Perfect.
A bottom shield.
One left. Felt that one. There we go. Enemy down.
You there.
Nice. Yes.
That should be one less drone to worry about. That is also one less drone to worry about. That is also one less everything to worry about. Now, the only question is, now that we've survived, where do we go? Apparently that was doing something. Up here, we go from here now. Let's have a look-see over here. That honestly looks a bit like the way on. $1,500 credits, don't mind if I do.
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automators. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Ah, shut up. Now it's time to move on. With the help of heavy weaponry.
We've been spotted.
There's a heavy mech here. And a few of those nerds up there. We're almost through the armor. Drones and big boy taken care of. More free money. What's not to love about that? Ooh, cutscene, sorta.
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
End of Overlord Part 2. Total of 9,000 credits there. 2,000 iridium, and successfully removed override from a Vulcan. Okay, we'll be back at either
Vulcan Station was a success.
Prometheus Station or the next one of those underground caches.
From there. Good luck.
We'll probably need it, and we'll be back when we find either another cache or reach Prometheus Station. And we are back with the second data cache. It is right below the waterfall that we used the bridge over to get to a Vulcan Station. It is, however, guarded by 2 heavy mechs. Let's dig it out.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
Just for a brief explanation of where this thing exactly is located. This is the overhanging path going towards Vulcan Station. It is right underneath this path. We will be back in a bit. Here we have the third one. It is up on a research platform here overlooking this stellar view. And it is guarded by 2 heavy turrets, just like that one iridium deposit was. Advise caution when dealing with it.
Packet has been recovered. 3 more remain.
I'll show you guys the path back to where the way back to where the path diverges. And with just a quick skip and a hop, we are back at the land bridge toward Vulcan Station. We'll be back at another data cache. Here we are at the next cache. It is about 1,250 meter, well, I'm not sure meters, kilometers, whatever you want to say, from Prometheus Station.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 2 more remain.
And that tunnel there is the way back to Hermes Station, so it's pretty close, just on the right-hand side, away from Hermes. However, be warned, like data package number 3, it is guarded by 2 infected heavy turrets. Now, we will be back at the next location. Here's the next data location. This one was actually unguarded. We'll see if it remains that way when we recover it.
Data packet has been recovered. One more remains.
And this one is right by this very suspicious looking waterfall with a metal grate behind it. And I think I might have actually gone the wrong way here. Ah, this was the way we're looking for. And that on the left there is the way back to Hermes. So it is less to the right than data packet number 4, straight out behind that waterfall there. We'll be back at the last packet location. And here is the final data hound location. Once again, this was guarded by 2 turrets.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. All data packets have been recovered.
And this one is by another waterfall. That is to the west of the suspicious waterfall. Now, off to Prometheus Station. We have found the way and mowed down any suspicious space cows that stood between us and the way. Transition to Prometheus Station, the literal downed Geth ship. Garrus Miranda are going to be who we're sticking with for the remainder of Overlord. This is going to be what I think it is.
Is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Ah, this is what I think it is.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted.
Yeah, that's not scary at all, right?
Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted.
Woo! We gotta use this cannon to bring down the lower shields.
Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Now it's gotta
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
break down these shields for us, cannon.
We are being targeted.
Woo!
Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
All right, that's a shield down.
Warning, we are being targeted. Shield disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
No evasive maneuvers needed, Hammerhead.
Detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
That I got a bit of the adrenaline pumping. 1200 platinum. Don't mind if I do. Is there another 800 around here somewhere? Nope. That's the literal invisible wall. Keeping us from exploring this planet to our heart's content in our magical jumping tank. Ah, refined platinum. We missed it. Or did we? No, we did not. There's our 800.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
It can't help in this project that the only Geth you likely were talking to were the same Geth that took us out on Eden Prime.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
Yeah, that is a little creepy having that big boy there and just a bubble.
Lanigan just ran a simulation. If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
Something tells me the Geth woke up. Just free money lying around everywhere, it would seem. Don't these Cerberus employees ever clean up after themselves?
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
Now that was a bit funny.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
Would appear this way is our only way out now. This place is falling apart. First taste of Geth architecture, but it won't be our last.
The VI's closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the Geth are still dormant.
Okay, no way to get into that room there. Fortunately, I'm not seeing anything interactable in there.
reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
That's such a big help, system.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
What the heck is here? Okay, we gotta move this floor panel to get across here, I am gonna guess. Or I'm gonna try and remember, I've done this before. Where does that get us to? To literally nowhere. Ah, we can control multiple. That'll help us out. That creates us a big fat nothing. Ah. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas here. We're learning how to understand this, aren't we? Alright, some salvage, and some heavy weapon ammo. And not bad. Now it's just time to move the panel left, move it up, move it up, move it left. Cycle panel, move it down, move it down, move it left. Complete. What do you have for us? That's the way down. $18.75. Now we're gonna have to fight our way out of here, just like on the collector ship. Yep, fighting our way out.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
We're going back, it looks like.
Hostile geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
What a lovely bunch of crap is gonna
14 are now active.
be waiting for us on the way out.
They see you, Shepard. Perfect.
Okay, it looks like we're clear for now. The double overload. And the finishing touch. Anyone else want a piece? You think you can beat me? Think you can take me?
Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
Alright. Alright. And where to next? Well, the answer is right there.
Has been declared. This ship is now quarantined.
Ooh, got a little bit closer to that destroyer than I would have liked. At least the hunter didn't seem to survive his fall.
Up ahead.
You there, well, you there deserve these more.
Perfect.
Never saw me coming!
Can't get a lock.
Come on, Miranda. Garrus. What else we got in here? A lab equipment to salvage on the way out. And nothing in there.
Warning. Geth neural activity increasing. Please isolate machines immediately.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Geth. A lone Geth is no problem. A whole cluster is, well, a cluster F.
We're compromised. Can't target them. Here goes. Yeah.
Clocked hostile. Look sharp.
Okay. That cloaking field doesn't really work well in here at all. Or at least doesn't work well when mixed with the Overlord aura.
One less.
Is that computer usable? No. Completely fried. The doorway there.
Warning. Gap nodes 20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action required.
There's where the big boy is.
Fire in the hole!
You there. And you.
Watch out. Enemy down. I've got no shield.
Well, let's get some shields then. Oh, that's hurting.
Combat drone. There we go.
Yeah. You don't deserve to live. And we're out. Go, go, go! Look at Atlas Station. And get the heck out of here. Experience gained, credits gained, platinum found. Atlas is all that's left. And I'm pretty sure I've figured out where it is in my head already.
Commander, you've done it. The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment.
Oh, will I now?
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Well, not those organic life forms. Oh, look, it's by this suspicious waterfall. Who would have guessed? Why is it suspicious? Because there's this crap behind it. Tank time. Quit getting out of the squad. Well, not tank time. Landing in the main station time.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can... Damari? Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Yeah, that's one thing that Archer did seem to leave out of his whole description here. His brother wasn't exactly a willing participant here. He's letting us through. Suspicious. Anything in here? No, just a whole bunch of dead idiots. Whole bunch of dead fools.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Something tells me he didn't. Anyone else getting that feeling? Anyone else getting the feeling that whatever his face other Archer is the worst big brother on the face of the planet? And I'm not talking about the one that's always watching.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
What's the game here?
Arriving at level 1. Arriving at level 3.
That's the game here.
Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
And not long enough of a charge up, it would seem.
Like that one.
Ooh. Amazon Prime has been taken care of as well. That's just a showpiece.
Arriving at level 6. Please contact facility support. This elevator is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes.
Hostile!
Anything here to...
This is alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
No, you don't. quick and easy, in, out. And free money.
This should come in handy.
Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
Guess we're going this way now.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Ah, Miranda, is your faith in Cerberus wavering here? No squad mates for this. All these guys just exploding into their base code.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the Geth's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Then treat him like one.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
I beg to differ that there's no harm in finding out. No way through there. That takes care of that. And we press forward. Now we press forward. And now our controller's battery is low. One down. More worst Big Brother in the world scenes here. Well, first, there's just... It'll never get old just finding money lying around. And of course, because we definitely needed more palladium of all metals.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Hey, Geth, the system just called you fat. That's one down. That's three down.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Can you see that shadow inside the sphere there?
A connection to the Geth network.
Yeah, that's exactly what you think it is.
Tell the guests to stand down. Quiet, please make it stop.
Node acquired. Normandy SR2 is reiterated. Attempting to establish upload link.
Ah, that's what we gotta do. Upload interrupted. Barrier there.
Pull the plug. Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power.
It's too late. We've lost control.
Now.
Establish upload link.
Okay. Oh, more of this.
David, you have to stop this. David doesn't want to be here.
Attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost. Connection lost.
3 connections this time. A break through the armor? Not quite.
David, calm down. I could make all this go away if you'll let me. Quiet, please make it stop.
Attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost.
We're through the armor. That's all we had to get through to find David Archer.
Quiet. Please make it stop.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
The unintelligible screeching we were hearing from the VI all along the way was actually David computing the square numbers of the square roots of random decimals and numbers. Mission summary: the rogue VI was successfully shut down, but the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be instrumental in devising a safer approach to controlling the Geth. Experience gained 250, heavy skin weave recovered, credits found, same as the Cerberus funding, and 2,000 palladium recovered. Now, I guess the tank is now leaving. Which means we have some research projects to do. Thank you, Kelly. I hope my fish are still doing well. I haven't checked on them in a while. You've been keeping up with that, right, Kelly? Heavy muscle weave, better melee attacks. I definitely think we have the palladium for that. After all, the galaxy's literally made of it. Shepard, I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Although your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. And with that, I do thank you all for watching Whale Pod. Do make sure to leave a like if you thought that chain of emissions was rather enjoyable and or interesting. And do consider subbing to the channel if you have not done so already. I am trying to make a career out of YouTube, so each sub is a step in the right direction. And do also remember that comments are always welcome below. Do feel free to leave your thoughts down below on the mission, or just say, hey, I do enjoy hearing from all of y'all. Now, the business side of things taken care of. I hope all of y'all are having fantastic days. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and most importantly, don't forcibly connect your autistic younger brother to an AI hive mind. But I have been Commander Whale, but until next time, it is time to say bye papaya.